Hey OS 11 Universe, it's Xander. Just Xander. Ray unfortunately couldn't be here today. Welcome back to WWE 2K Universe Mode. Welcome to the NXT Great American Bash. Let's kick things off with some singles action. This is a rivalry match that has been brewing for several weeks, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Mark Andrews. So, for those that haven't been keeping up these last few weeks, roughly a month ago now, Mark Andrews accepted an open challenge from Joseph Connors, and he beat Joseph Connors out of nowhere, managed to get a quick roll-up on Joseph Connors for the win. Joseph Connors demanded a rematch with Andrews, and Andrews said that he didn't see any point in beating a guy again that he's already beat. So, Connors absolutely decimated the tag team partner of Mark Andrews, Flash Morgan Webster, on the ramp, hit him with a hammerlock DDT onto the ramp, onto the metal part of the entrance ramp, and now Mark Andrews is out for blood. Mark Andrews enters tonight the first matchup of the Great American Bash between two Brits. Just had to make the joke. If Ray was here, he would, I'm sure. As Mark Andrews has made his way to the ring, he is ready to fly. His opponent, the Natural Born Killer, former Cruiserweight Champion, Joseph Connors. Joseph Connors makes his way to the ring. Former Cruiserweight Champion, as I said, the man who ended the dominant reign of Ricochet. He only just lost the championship about 6 weeks ago or so at NXT TakeOver Cleveland. And now tonight, he is here for Mark Andrews' head. Connors has made it very obvious that he does not like Mark Andrews. Here we go. Great American Bash kicks off with these two. As now Mark Andrews grabs Connors, pushes him in the ropes. Off the ropes goes Joseph Connors. Mark Andrews, oh, big elbow strike from Andrews. Connors gets kicked in the back. Connors now turned over by Andrews. Mark Andrews, knee to the head. Down goes Connors. Mark Andrews goes for a kick to the back. Connors grabs him and drills him into his knee, into a back body drop. Down goes Andrews. Mark Andrews getting picked back up to his feet now, and Joseph Connors grabs Andrews. German suplex. Joseph Connors, if he knows one thing, it's how to hurt people's tag team partners. There's a knee strike. Connors gets countered, though. Mark Andrews with a right hand. I mean, you look back to our first ever NXT special, Halloween Havoc, where Connors decimated his own former tag partner, Joe Hendry, sent him packing. Sent Joe to find some answers, if you know, you know. And now into the corner goes Mark Andrews. Connors grabs him. Joseph Connors with an exploder into the corner. Connors takes him down now. Joseph Connors picking Mark Andrews back up to his feet. Connors with Andrews off the ropes. Went for a knee strike. Mark Andrews counters. Andrews now grabs Connors, and Mark Andrews slams him to the turnbuckle, throws him across the ring. This is going to be a make-or-break night for someone like Mark Andrews. It's the first time he's going to be on a big stage like this, an NXT special, and it's the last ever NXT weekly special rather than a takeover. We're only 4 weeks away from the final ever NXT takeover. Takeover The End is only, as I said, it's only a few weeks away. It's a little sad to think about. Bit of game of cat and mouse going on here, as Mark Andrews now grabs Joseph, throws him in the corner, clothesline to the back of Connors. Connors goes down, covered by Andrews. 1, 2, no. Connors gets the shoulder up. Joseph Connors got the shoulder up. Mark Andrews getting fired up now. Connors getting back to one knee. Andrews. Oh, right hand from Connors. Andrews taking down Joseph Connors. Mark Andrews, chin lock. Connors in trouble here. Mark Andrews wrenching back on the neck of Joseph Connors. Connors getting up to one knee, up to his feet. There's an elbow. And another. Mark Andrews. Oh, Connors managing to outpower him. Connors with a body check. Knocks Mark Andrews under the bottom rope as well. Andrews staggering to his feet. Mark Andrews pulled into the ring. Connors with a neck breaker. Dropping Mark Andrews. And now Mark Andrews getting picked back up to his feet. Connors pops him up. There's a punch to the face. Joseph Connors into a cover. 1, 2, no. Kick out from Mark Andrews. Connors now picking him up to his feet. Connors with Andrews off the ropes. Mark Andrews, headbutt to Connors. And now Joseph Connors. DDT from Mark Andrews. There's a kick to the back now. Connors sweeps the leg. And now Joseph Connors looking to end it. Connors. Oh, here we go. That elevated DDT connects. Cover. 1, 2. What? Mark Andrews kicked out. How did Mark Andrews just kick out? Connors throws him off the turnbuckle. Connors is livid that Andrews just kicked out. Oh, Andrews catches him, sweeps the leg. Mark Andrews, now what? He grabs Connors. He drags him away from the ropes. Mark Andrews into a cover. 1, 2, no. Connors out at 1. Connors staggers up to one knee. Right hand from Andrews. Andrews grabs Connors. Mark Andrews with Joseph Connors. Puts him in the ropes. And now Mark Andrews the right hand. Andrews with Connors off the ropes. Oh, big elbow once again. Oh, here we go. Andrews to the top. Mark Andrews. Shooting star. 1, 2, 3. Mark Andrews silences his doubters, clean as a sheet in the center of the ring. He pins a former Cruiserweight champion. He finally gets his revenge on Joseph Connors for what Connors has done to him and his tag partner these last few weeks. Joseph Connors, tried as he might, he could not put down Mark Andrews. A huge, huge victory for Mark Andrews tonight in our opening contest. Ladies and gentlemen, that is only our first of 6 matchups tonight. We got plenty more coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, we got more action up next, because up next on the Great American Bash, we have the Tag Team Championships. It is time for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Here come the challengers, Wesley and Nash Carter, MSK, making their way to the ring. MSK, these guys tonight have a huge opportunity ahead of them. They look to become NXT Tag Team Champions. Because remember, the final NXT Tag Team Champions will be guaranteed a matchup for the Raw or SmackDown Tag Team Championships, depending on what show they end up on, in just roughly 10 weeks' time at Clash of Champions. So Mustache Mountain, Tyler Bate, and Trent Seven, they've got to try and hold those championships as close as possible as they defend them here tonight. Bate and Seven, it was a long mountain for them to climb to get those tag team championships. They want to be the final champions. They don't want to lose them with just weeks remaining in NXT. So Bate and Seven making their way to the ring. Seven and Bate, they make their way to the ring. It's going to be a good one, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited. The NXT Tag Team Championships are on the line. It's MSK. It's Mustache Mountain. Nash Carter and Tyler Bate starting it off. Here we go. Nash Carter, oh, went for a drop kick. Bate off the ropes. Oh, went for one of his own. Both men found counters there. Bate out of the way. Bate flips him over. Tyler Bate now picking up Nash Carter. Tyler Bate grabs Nash Carter, sending him now off the ropes. Tyler Bate, back body drop. Kick to the back. And elbow drop. Tyler Bate going up to the top. Tyler Bate. Oh, went for a spiral tap off the top. Tag made. Wesley is in. And now Wesley of MSK with a right hand. There's a jab. There's a kick to the ribs. DDT takes down Tyler. Tyler Bate goes down. Wesley turns him over now. And Wesley. Oh, look at this. Wesley into a submission maneuver here. Rings of Saturn are in. Tyler Bate, he's struggling. He's trying to get out of it. He doesn't want to tap out early here. He rolls out of it now, and Tyler Bate pulls him in. Small package on Wesley. Tyler Bate. 1, 2, no. Kick out from Nash Carter. Tyler Bate picks him back up to his feet now, and Tyler Bate throws him into the corner. Tyler Bate with Nash Carter. Bate turns him around, throws him through the ropes. Oh, Tyler Bate. What is he thinking here? Tyler Bate, what are you doing? Oh, the big strong boy with a Falcon Arrow back into the ring. Picks him back up to his feet now. Tyler Bate with Wesley into the corner. Went for a tag. Wesley countered. Wesley. Oh, with Tyler Bate. Oh, Trent Seven pulled down the ropes to make sure he and Bate didn't run into each other. Trent Seven tries to flip onto Wesley, but he buys Tyler Bate some time. A bit of an innovative maneuver there from Mustache Mountain, but it certainly got the job done, didn't it? Tyler Bate goes to the top now, and Tyler Bate. Missile drop kick. He grabs Wesley back to his feet now, and Tyler Bate puts him in the corner. Tag made. Here comes Trent Seven. And now Seven and Bate off the ropes. Double back body drop. And now Seven picking him up to his feet. Trent Seven grabs him, throws him across the ring, and kips up to his feet. And now Trent Seven getting fired up. Trent Seven. Trent Seven has the arm, and Trent Seven snapping the arm. Seven, as I said, he is just fired up right now. Seven now dragging Wesley away from the ropes, and Seven stomps the arm. Picking him back up to his feet now, and Trent Seven. Hurricane Rana from Seven. Picking up Wesley to his feet now, Trent Seven. Throws him into the corner. Tag made, back to Tyler Bate. And now Mustache Mountain. They send Wesley off the ropes. Double back body drop. Tyler Bate grabs the legs. Tyler Bate. Boston Crab. Has a Boston Crab in on Wesley. And Wesley counters it. And he shoves Tyler Bate away. They connect. They collide. Tyler Bate with a drop kick. Here comes Nash Carter. There's a knee strike. Went for a clothesline. Tyler Bate. Oh, caught with another knee. Nash Carter, excuse me, with another knee strike. Cover. 1, no. And a drop kick to the back. Picking him up to his feet now. Nash Carter throws Tyler Bate into the corner. Nash Carter, oh, no counter. Throws him into the corner now. Tyler Bate with an uppercut. Huge uppercut there from Bate. And now Tyler Bate looking to end it with the Tyler Driver 97. 2, no. Down goes Bate. And a standing shooting star press from Carter. Nash Carter getting fired up now. Nash Carter. Oh, Tyler Bate kicks out the knee. Drop kick. And now Tyler Bate throws him off the ropes. Counter. Nash Carter goes for a kick. Tyler Bate kicks out the knee. And now Bate with a chop. They collide. Bate with another drop kick takes him down. And now Bate trying to cut Carter off from Wes Lee. And now Carter thrown off the ropes. Tyler Bate with a back body drop. And the tag to Trent Seven, who hits a neck breaker to Nash Carter. Nash Carter now getting picked back up to his feet. Trent Seven with an uppercut. Nash Carter grabs him now. Nash Carter turns him around. Carter with Seven into the ropes. Trent Seven in trouble. Nash Carter sends him off the ropes. Oh, holy heck, what a cutter. 1, 2, no. Tag made to Wes Lee. Trent Seven has no idea what to do after that. He is down. Hey, Randy Orton, what do you got on that one, by the way? Knee strike from Trent Seven. Seven now picking him up to his feet. Trent Seven with a jab. Wes Lee grabs him. Trent Seven counters. And boom, into the ropes he goes. Sends him gut first into the ropes. Tag made back to Nash Carter. Nash Carter tagged in now. Nash Carter trying to pick up Trent Seven, but Trent Seven with a shoulder block. Seven now picking up Nash Carter, and Trent Seven with Nash Carter. Into the corner of Mustache Mountain. Went for a tag back to Bate. Nash Carter countered. Trent Seven with a right hand. And Seven now grabs him, spins him around. Seven rolls him through. Cover. 1, 2, no. Went for a kick. Trent Seven thrown in the corner of MSK. He counters. Trent Seven now grabs Wes Lee. And Trent Seven wiping out Wes Lee. But Nash Carter countered. Nash Carter into a cover. 1, no. Nash Carter picking him up to his feet. Nash Carter grabs Trent Seven by the back of the head now. Throws him into the corner. And Seven counters. Seven with an uppercut. Trent Seven now picking him up to his feet. Trent Seven stalking Nash Carter. What's he thinking here? Trent Seven kick to the ribs. There's that big DDT. Seven's won many of matches for them this way. 2. And tonight it gets them the win again. Trent Seven puts all the force he has on that DDT. Mustache Mountain. By the way, holy hell on that replay again. Just wow. But Mustache Mountain flooring more challengers tonight, keeping the tag titles for yet another night. Your winners, and still the NXT Tag Team Champions, Trent Seven, Tyler Bate, Mustache Mountain. We have more action coming up tonight, though, ladies and gentlemen, because up next, it is the triple threat matchup for the ARW's premiering in the background while I record this, for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. It is now time for the triple threat matchup for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. It's really a 2-on-1 handicap if you ask me, though. As here comes Angel Garza to the ring. Angel Garza tagging, or his tag partner, his cousin tonight. They're technically on opposite sides of the ring. Xander needs to edit in his theme because he keeps forgetting to do so. Here he comes. Humberto Carrillo to the ring. Just gonna skip ahead because of the messed up theme. And finally, the NXT Cruiserweight Champion, Chad Gable. I believe Gable is the only person to compete on all 3 NXT TV specials we've done now. He competed in the #1 Contenders Fatal 4-Way at Halloween Havoc. He competed for the Cruiserweight Championship at Super Brawl, and now tonight he defends the Cruiserweight Championship at the Great American Bash. This is a big test for Gable, though. It's in a triple threat matchup. This is what they fight for, the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. Garza, Carrillo, and Gable. Here we go. Oh, Garza jumps right out of the ring immediately. So Gable turns his attention to Carrillo. German suplexes Carrillo. And Gable with another German. Oh, and Garza attacking Gable from behind now. And like I said, it was going to be a 2-on-1. I knew it. And now Carrillo's the one that's going to do the showboating. But you got to wonder, how long are Garza and Carrillo going to be willing to work together? Because look out, right there, Carrillo trying to steal the... And it didn't last long. Now here we go. Now here we go. Gable grabs Carrillo. Or grabs Garza, excuse me. Takes him down. Gable into a prawn hold. Cover. 1. No. And Carrillo's right there as well. Los Lotharios splitting apart right now as Carrillo tries to cover Garza. And Gable now grabs Carrillo. German suplex. And now Garza. Right hand from Gable. Angel Garza grabs him. Garza with the Cruiserweight Champion up on his shoulders. Flapjack takes him down. And now Angel Garza going after his cousin. Carrillo fighting back though, and Carrillo with a forearm. Humberto Carrillo takes down Garza with a backbreaker. Garza grabs the arm of Carrillo. And Gable. Oh, Angel Garza saw him coming. Garza went for a super kick. Gable countered. Gable. Elbow strike. Oh, and Carrillo. Uppercut to the back of his cousin. Gable with a German. Gable with his own little bit of Suplex City tonight. Keep in mind, Gable was the first ever opponent of Brock Lesnar in LS11 Universe. Gable now picking up Garza. And now Chad Gable with Angel Garza. Into the corner. Forearm strike. Oh, Carrillo went for a super kick. He grabs Gable. Inverted Frankensteiner connects. Ow. Carrillo turns him over now, and Humberto Carrillo drills him into the mat. Drills his arm into the mat. And he's picking up to his feet. Carrillo with Gable. They collide. And out of the ring goes Gable. Garza follows him. Garza now throws Carrillo into the corner. There's an elbow strike. Big cutter from Humberto Carrillo. Garza now picking Carrillo up to his feet. Angel Garza with Carrillo into the corner. Garza takes down his cousin. Garza to the top. Oh my God, Garza. Drop kick. And Garza gets thrown to the top for an arm drag. And Gable, no, gets kicked in the ribs. A low blow. It's all legal, though. And now Garza. Garza. With Wing Clipper. Oh, but Carrillo's in the ring. Carrillo taken down by Garza. And now Garza covers his cousin. That might have been a mistake on the part of Angel Garza because Chad Gable is right there. Chad Gable's right there, but Garza turns his attention to Carrillo. Covers him again. 1, 2, no. Gable up to his feet. Garza caught him with a spine buster. Angel Garza is on a roll right now. Angel Garza turns Carrillo back over. 1. And no, Carrillo again kicking out. Garza, like I said, maybe he should have covered Gable when he had the chance. We might have a new champion if that was the case. But now Carrillo, Meteor to Garza. Gable, caught with the cutter. Carrillo. 1, no, Gable gets his shoulders up again. And now Carrillo. Gable counters into an arm drag. Gable. Clothesline. Into another. And now Chad Gable ducks him. Comes off the ropes. Leaping clothesline. Angel Garza. Caught. Rolling kick from Gable. And now Chad Gable trying to pick him up, but Angel Garza with a counter. And now Angel Garza goes for a kick. Chad Gable picks the leg. Gable turns over Garza. Oh, but Carrillo's right there. Gable with the grapevine. Gable with a grapevine. Carrillo breaks it up, though. Carrillo with a drop kick. And now Humberto Carrillo drags into the center of the ring into a cover. Carrillo. 1, no. There's a kick to the back. Carrillo picking Gable up, and Carrillo. Gable counters. Gable, forearm strike to Carrillo. Humberto's starting to get back to his feet. Humberto Carrillo up to his feet, up against the ropes. Chad Gable with a stun gun. Garza getting back to his feet. Chad Gable grabs him. German suplex. And now Chad Gable has wiped out both members of Los Lotharios. Back into an ankle lock. Carrillo is on the outside still. Gable wrenching it in. He didn't grapevine it this time though, so Garza still has range of motion. Carrillo's on his way. Humberto Carrillo makes the save. And now a jab from Carrillo. He goes for a kick. Garza counters. Garza gets shoved back by his cousin. Carrillo. DDT. Oh, and Carrillo saw Gable coming. Carrillo. Gable up to the middle rope. Gable. Crossbody. Gable to the top now. Gable. What's he thinking here? Chad Gable. He's perched up high. Gable. Diving senton. And now he grabs Humberto and turns him over. Ankle lock in on Humberto. Ankle lock is in on Humberto. And Humberto knocks him back. Gable went for a drop kick. Humberto out of the way. Right hand from Carrillo. Gable. Right hand. And Carrillo dumps Gable out of the ring. Follows him to the outside. Carrillo, oh, goes back in instead. And Carrillo turns his attention to Garza. Garza and Carrillo, Los Lotharios going at it right now. Off the ropes he goes. Carrillo, big knee strike. Wiping out his cousin. Cover. 1, 2, no. He nearly had him. Garza powers back up to his feet, and Garza with Carrillo into the corner. Angel Garza with Carrillo. Up to the top, Angel Garza. What's he thinking here? Angel Garza. Oh, and Enziguri. And another. And now to the top. Angel Garza. Huge arm drag. Gable. Went for an elbow. Garza countered. Garza went for a low blow. Gable countered. Gable got him right in the nose. Garza with a right hand. Garza went for it again. Gable again had it scouted. Gable picks him up to his feet, and Gable. Back. Body drop. Gable. Whoa! Jumped out of the ring himself. Was trying to wipe out Carrillo. Carrillo. Oh, he's going high risk. Is it going to be high reward? Oh, it was! Dragon Whip, Hurricane Rana from the top to the outside. And now he turns over Garza. Carrillo picking up Garza. Gut wrench powerbomb. 1, 2, no. And now Carrillo picking up Garza. Humberto Carrillo with Garza over the top. Right hand. Carrillo. DDT. And now Gable dives into the mix and wipes out Carrillo. Garza. Oh, Gable going up to the top. Gable perched up high. Garza with an enziguri. For another one, counter from Gable. Gable gets caught with a right hand. Gable put into the ropes. Garza gets knocked back. Gable turns him around with a right hand. Gable. German suplex. Now he grabs Humberto. He throws him into the ring. Gable to the top. Chad Gable. Oh, went for the senton. Nobody home. Now Carrillo. Grabs Garza. Turns him over. He really has been every man for himself, even with these two being a tag team. Kick out from Garza. Went for a kick to the back. Garza back to his feet. Garza. Grabs Carrillo. Puts him in the corner. Angel Garza. Grabs Humberto. Humberto counters. Humberto takes him down. Garza back into the ring. Now Garza spins him around, and Garza with Humberto into the corner. Carrillo counters. Enziguri from Humberto. Humberto went for a drop kick. Gable countered. Gable. Oh, gets caught with a knee to the side. Carrillo into a cover. 1, 2, no. Carrillo kicks back up to his feet. Carrillo now, mocking his cousin a little bit here as well. He's got his pick of the lot. It's been a real star-making matchup for Carrillo tonight. Went for a kick to the back. Oh, Carrillo! Inverted Frankensteiner to Garza. Gable picks the ankle, takes him down, and takes it out. Gable now turning him over, and Gable wraps up the legs. Gable, bit of a surfboard here. Let's go of him, though. And now Chad Gable grabs the ankle. Carrillo drills him nose first into the mat. And now Carrillo turns him over, and Humberto Carrillo. Good Lord, what's he thinking here? Carrillo drops Gable on his neck. Cover. 1, no. Gable kicked out. Garza back into the ring now, and Garza. Oh, Garza! Garza! Package powerbomb. Gable. German to Garza. Carrillo falls out of the ring. Gable tries to grab Garza. Garza with a drop toe hold takes him down. And now Garza has cleared the ring. He's got his pick of who he wants. Either the Cruiserweight champ or his cousin. Garza catches Gable with a right. Gable counters. Gable throws Garza back into the ring. And now Gable tries again for the ankle, but Garza. Enziguri turns him over now. Gable's down. 1, no. This has been a hell of a matchup tonight. Oh, and now Gable in a 2-on-1 situation. Oh, never mind. Garza decides to take out his own cousin there. Garza now coming off the ropes. Garza takes him down with a knee strike to the back. Garza into a cover. 1, 2, no. Carrillo kicks out. Garza's down. Carrillo grabbing Gable. And what's Carrillo thinking? I don't really see the strategy there, but alright. 1, 2, no. The guy's been laid out for 10 minutes. This isn't WrestleMania. You know what I'm talking about. And now Gable grabs Garza, or Carrillo, excuse me, with a counter. And now Carrillo with Gable off the ropes. Carrillo with a kick again. Carrillo now turns Gable over, and Carrillo grabs the arm of Gable. Humberto Carrillo with the arm and drops him. And now Carrillo. Oh, Garza's there. Garza going after his cousin. Carrillo has been the star of this matchup. I was not expecting that tonight. Angel Garza grabs him. Garza throws him in the corner. Angel Garza now with Humberto Carrillo. Putting him up high. Gable crawling across the ring as Angel Garza with a Spanish fly. Gable, oh, countered him. Gable takes him down. Grabs the ankle. Gable. Ankle lock. Ankle lock is in. And it's over. Chad Gable retains. Gable retains in the triple threat. Gable locks the ankle lock in on Angel Garza. Chad Gable retains the Cruiserweight Championship. Chad Gable gets the win. Up next, it's time for a #1 contenders match to the NXT Women's Championship. So it is now time to find out who is going to face Tegan Nox for the NXT Women's Championship at TakeOver The End. Out first, it's Kay Lee Ray. Kay Lee Ray making her way to the ring. Big opportunity for her tonight. Kay Lee Ray makes her way to the ring. If she wins tonight, she gets her first ever TakeOver main event, her first ever TakeOver title match. She's got to take on the boss, Sasha Banks. Many were surprised when Banks didn't win the NXT Women's Championship back at TakeOver Cleveland. Many thought that was her night. She was going to be champion. But ultimately, Tegan Nox did walk away with the win. So now, here we go. Sasha Banks versus Kay Lee Ray. Only one can be #1 contender. Here we go. As there's a right hand from Banks, and again, knocks back Kay Lee Ray. Kay Lee Ray counters, and now Kay Lee Ray grabs her, sends Banks off the ropes, and tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. And now she picks Banks up to her feet and says, Kay Lee Ray with a chop. Right hand to the back. Kay Lee Ray drops her onto the back of her head now. She picks up Banks to her feet now, and Sasha Banks caught with an elbow strike. Kay Lee Ray Punching her in the back, and Kay Lee Ray putting her in the corner. Knee to the back. Clothesline. Kay Lee Ray on fire in the early goings here. For a kick. There's an elbow. Banks in the corner again. Kay Lee Ray chops. Sasha Banks grabs her. Banks! Slams her into the ground. Slams her into the mat. And now Sasha Banks drags her away from the ropes. And Sasha Banks, head first into the mat she goes. Banks, kick to the arm. Takes down Kay Lee Ray. And now Kay Lee Ray is down. Banks into a cover. 1, 2, no. Banks grabs Kay Lee Ray, and Sasha Banks with Kay Lee Ray. Kay Lee Ray fights out. Oh, she goes for a clothesline. Banks knocks her back. Banks with an elbow. She grabs Kay Lee Ray. Kay Lee Ray with a counter. Oh, accidentally hits the referee instead. And now Banks drops her on the back of her head. And now Banks picking Kay Lee Ray up to her feet. Sasha Banks with a kick to the side of the head. And now Kay Lee Ray pulls Banks in, small package. Cover on the boss. 1, no. Now Banks back up to her feet, and Sasha Banks throws her into the corner. Drop kick. Kay Lee Ray rolls back to her feet. Banks grabs her. Now Sasha Banks grabs Kay Lee Ray. Neck breaker. And Banks drags her away from the ropes. Sasha Banks into a cover. 1, 2, no. And Sasha Banks getting fired up here. Kay Lee Ray getting up to her feet. There's a chop from Banks. And now Banks. No. Kay Lee Ray went for a clothesline. Nobody home. Banks tries to grab her. Kay Lee Ray throws her over the top. Kay Lee Ray sends her crashing to the outside. Up to the top she goes. Kay Lee Ray. Oh! Dives into the knees of Banks. Remember, the winner of this gets Tegan Knox at the end to determine the final ever NXT Women's Champion. Sasha Banks with a kick to the ribs now, and Banks runs back into the ring. Kay Lee Ray follows her back in. There's a right hand. And another. Oh, she grabs Banks. Kay Lee Ray has her up. 4. Implant Buster sends her into the mat. Cover. 1, 2, no. And now Kay Lee Ray back to her feet. She picks up Sasha Banks. And Kay Lee Ray, elbow strike to Banks. And now she grabs Sasha. She sends her off the ropes. Kay Lee Ray, clothesline. Trying to take the head off of Banks. Right hand from Kay Lee Ray. She grabs Banks. She plants her into the mat again. And now Kay Lee Ray picks up Sasha Banks. Kay Lee Ray, elbow strike. And, oh, both women spill to the outside. And now Lee Ray picking up Banks. Banks counters. Sasha Banks with a kick. And now Banks throws Kay Lee Ray up the ramp. These two women fighting on the steel entrance ramp right now. And Sasha Banks picks her up. Sasha Banks kicks her in the ribs. Twists her around. Bankrupt on the metal ramp. Punches her in the face, and now Banks. No, Kay Lee Ray plants Banks. Referee the count of 6. 7. Kay Lee Ray. DDT. Banks counters. 8. Banks. 9 count. Banks statement on the outside. Referee calls, and it's a double count out. Well, the referee has called the double count out, and Banks is not letting go. Well, there's the NXT GM. Sasha, that's enough. Let go of her. Wait a minute. Kay Lee Ray. Now Kay Lee Ray and Sasha Banks. Kay Lee Ray beating her down. Alright, that's enough from both of you. Look at me. I've had enough. Clearly, you two could not keep it in the ring tonight. So, I have only one choice to make sure NXT is the proper finale. In 4 weeks' time at NXT TakeOver The End, you will both challenge for the NXT Women's Championship in a triple threat match. A blockbuster announcement from Wade Barrett as the GM leaving these two by themselves. I don't know if that's a good idea. Banks heading to the back. Oh, wait a minute, look out, look out! Kaylee Ray grabs Sasha Banks. Kaylee Ray is going after Sasha Banks now on the entrance ramp. Kaylee Ray, what are you doing? Throws Banks towards the entrance ramp. Sasha Banks being absolutely beaten down right now by Kaylee Ray. Oh, Banks fights back, and Banks. Oh, throws her into the LED board. These two still brawling even after Barrett told them to knock it the hell off. And Banks. Banks again. With a Banks statement into the lights. And Sasha Banks sending a message. North American title up next. So it is time for the North American Championship. Well, this is just an awkward intro after what happened on Monday. Kofi Kingston, his first singles title opportunity in a very long time. First time since SummerSlam Season 1. Kofi Kingston making his way to the ring tonight, though. This is a big opportunity for Kofi, looking to become a singles champion for the first time in LS 11 Universe. Big opportunity for Kofi tonight. Is he going to be able to pull it off? We're going to find out. Ilya Dragunov. One of the most unstoppable forces NXT has ever seen. The man hits like a wrecking ball. He sent a message a few weeks ago. He sent a message last week when he ran through Xavier Woods. Tonight, he goes one-on-one with Kofi Kingston and he puts the North American title on the line. Apologies, I don't heard that. I had to take a drink of water. Just past the hour mark of recording. Kofi Kingston, Ilya Dragunov. Here we go. Kofi with a stomp. Kofi going up high. Kofi Kingston perched up high. Kofi. Hurricane Rana. Cover. One, no. Kofi not able to put him down. Kofi grabs him now, back up to his feet, and Kofi Kingston with a chop. There's a kick to the knee. Kofi Kingston. While Dragunov. Bit of a blue thunder bomb there. Cover. One, two, no. Kingston kicks out. There's a kick to the ribs. Kofi Kingston is down. Dragunov. No, Kingston counters. And Kofi Kingston. No, Ilya Dragunov kicks out the knee. Dragunov. German suplex. Dragunov picking up to his feet, and Dragunov kicks him in the ribs. Dragunov with Kingston. Off the ropes. Kofi Kingston. Oh, Dragunov went for a drop kick. Kofi countered. Kofi with Dragunov. Throws him across the ring. Kofi Kingston. No, Dragunov with a kick to the head. And Dragunov now spins Kofi around. Kofi thrown off the ropes. Kofi Kingston jumps him. Dragunov ducks him now. And Dragunov. Oh, German suplex. Cover. One. Two, no. Kofi kicks out. Kofi Kingston, he was one of my first favorites when I started watching wrestling back in 2014. I loved this guy. I still love him now. He's still one of my favorites. Kofi Kingston picking up Dragunov now, and Kofi Kingston. I know I'm not supposed to show bias, but I wanted to share that nice little bit of trivia. He's the first wrestler to ever make me say, "Oh my God," watching wrestling. It was the 2014 Royal Rumble when he hopped the barricades like that. As Kofi with a double chop to Dragunov into a leg drop. Kofi Kingston now with a kick to the ribs. Kofi now picking Dragunov up to his feet. Kofi. Uppercut. Dragunov. Right hand. Ilya Dragunov now with Kofi into the corner. Ilya Dragunov with a clothesline. Dragunov now into a cover. 1, 2, no. Kofi gets the shoulders up, and now Kofi. Oh, Dragunov went for a kick. Kofi. Crucifix. For the title. 1, no. Dragunov now getting picked back up to his feet by Kingston. Kingston with a kick. Kofi Kingston. Oh, Dragunov. Right hand. Dragunov. Right big slap there. And now Kofi. Kicked in the back. Dragunov has him down, and Dragunov grabs the leg of Kofi, tying up the legs of Kofi Kingston. Figure 4. Dragunov wrenching back on the knees of Kofi. Kofi is down. Dragunov off the ropes. Oh, senton from Ilya. And now Dragunov has Kofi Kingston pulling back on him. Kofi in trouble. Kofi getting up to his feet, though. Kofi Kingston. Elbow strike. And again. And now Kofi off the ropes. Oh, Kofi. DDT. Kofi picks up Dragunov. Kofi Kingston with Ilya Dragunov into the corner. Kingston. No, Dragunov with a kick. And now Dragunov. Oh, Kofi sends him back into the corner. Kofi Kingston with Ilya Dragunov into the corner now. What's Kofi thinking? Kofi. Oh, Dragunov counters. Dragunov goes for a kick. Kofi counters. Kofi gets grabbed now. Dragunov throws him in the corner. Dragunov with a clothesline. Ilya Dragunov picking him up to his feet. Ilya Dragunov spinning back fist. Dragunov with the back fist to Kingston. Turns him over now into a cover. 1, 2, no. Kofi Kingston kicked out. And now Ilya Dragunov. Oh, Kingston rolls back to his feet. Kingston. Trouble in paradise. Kofi for the North American title. 1, 2, no. He nearly got him there. Kofi Kingston nearly got him. Nearly won the North American title. He throws Dragunov in the corner. Kingston out to the middle ropes now, and Kofi Kingston. Tornado DDT. Kofi to the top. Here goes Kingston all the way up. Kofi. Oh, nobody home. Dragunov with a clothesline. And now Dragunov with Kingston. Sits him up. Dragunov. What's he thinking here? He grabs Kofi. Kofi in trouble. Kofi Kingston fighting back to his feet. Kofi. There's an elbow. And another. Kofi Kingston. Oh! Caught with the uppercut. Dragunov with his winding uppercut. That's the move that won him the championship. Cover. 1, 2, no! Ilya Dragunov. Senton. He grabs Kofi, and Kofi Kingston sweeps the leg. Boom drop. Kofi now picking him up to his feet. Kofi Kingston. SOS. 1, 2, no. How did Dragunov kick out? I thought we had a new champion. Kofi with SOS. Nearly put it away. Here we go. Kofi grabs Dragunov into the corner. Kofi Grabs Dragunov now. Kofi up to the middle rope. Up to the top of the clothesline. And now Kofi Kingston. Drop kick. And ducks him off the ropes. And takes him down. Here we go again. Boom drop. Kofi looking to end it. Kingston trying to set up trouble in paradise again. Dragunov ducked it. Dragunov takes him down. Dragunov counter, trouble in paradise. Dragunov. Spinning back fist. And now Dragunov, here we go. Looking for the end. Looking for Torpedo Moscow. Torpedo Moscow connects. Ilya Dragunov with Torpedo Moscow drags Kingston to the center of the ring. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Ilya Dragunov keeps the North American title. Ilya Dragunov beats Kofi Kingston tonight. So close, yet so far for Kofi Kingston. There were quite a few times right here, that SOS, I thought that was game set. Your winner, and still the NXT North American Champion, Ilya Dragunov. Dragunov with a huge victory tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, there's one matchup left. It's our main event. It's up next. It's time for the main event. Here comes the ruthless Timothy Thatcher. The winner of this main event goes to NXT TakeOver The End to face AJ Styles in 4 weeks' time for the chance to be the final NXT champion and a guaranteed WWE or World Heavyweight Championship matchup at Clash of Champions just 4 weeks later. Timothy Thatcher. He's been a staple of NXT for a year now. One of the top guys on the show. Out next is the Bruiserweight. He wants that big shot. He wants that big opportunity. That one last chance to become NXT champion for the final time. The Bruiserweight. Pete Dunne, fresh out of the Money in the Bank ladder match a few weeks ago. Pete Dunne tonight walks into the Great American Bash with a huge opportunity ahead of him. Pete Dunne makes his way to the ring. Outlast, finally, the Archer of Infamy. Damian Priest made his return a few weeks ago. And now tonight, he fights in the main event of the Great American Bash. And I'll say it one more time for the people who didn't hear me last week. We will update his theme after the end. I didn't want to update anyone's themes until after NXT was over. So Damian Priest, Pete Dunne, Timothy Thatcher, one of these three men faces AJ Styles at the end. Who's it gonna be? Here we go. Dunn goes straight for Thatcher. Remember, there's been a lot of bad blood between these two. These two had one of the most heated rivalries in LS11 history recently. And Dunn wipes out Thatcher. Now, Damian Priest grabs Pete Dunne. And Damian Priest with Pete Dunne up to the top rope. And now hangs him out to dry in a Tree of Woe position. Damian Priest with a kick. Dunn is down, and now Damian Priest going to the top. Timothy Thatcher back up on the apron. And Damian Priest, he's getting back in the ring. Here comes Timothy Thatcher as well. Damian Priest still perched up high. Thatcher grabbing Pete Dunne. Damian Priest gets between it. And now Thatcher kicks the back of Damian Priest. Pete Dunne with a snap German suplex. And Priest with a right hand. Now Priest jabbing the gut of Pete Dunne. Knocks him back with a spinning wheel kick. And now Dunne counters, and Dunne clothesline takes out Damian Priest. Pete Dunne now with a chop to Thatcher. Thatcher grabbing Dunne, and now Timothy Thatcher. Uppercut. And now Timothy Thatcher with Pete Dunne. Gut-wrench powerbomb. Damian Priest back up to his feet on the outside. Priest getting back into the ring now. Covered by Thatcher. One. Priest is right there, though. Now Damian Priest. Oh, clothesline from Thatcher. Damian Priest is down. Timothy Thatcher. Uppercut. And a clothesline. Timothy Thatcher now turns over Damian Priest, and Timothy Thatcher stomps the arm. Thatcher now grabs Pete Dunne. Timothy Thatcher. No, Pete Dunne counters. Dunne with a right hand. Pete Dunne suplexes him again. Dunne now picking up Timothy Thatcher, and Pete Dunne kicks him in the ribs. Right hand taking him down. Timothy Thatcher stops him, and now Thatcher with a clothesline. Out of the ring goes Pete Dunne, winding uppercut from Thatcher. Timothy Thatcher wiping out everyone right now. If it moves, Thatcher is going after it. Kind of surprised the referee hadn't gotten caught in his crosshairs yet. As now Thatcher wipes out Damian Priest, and Thatcher to the outside, kicks Damian Priest, down he goes. Timothy Thatcher picking up now, and Thatcher with a chop, but for a slap, Damian Priest counters. And Damian Priest kicked in the ribs by Thatcher. Now both men back into the ring. Thatcher grabs Priest. Dunne and Thatcher did not expect this tonight. Double team from Dunne and Thatcher. Yeah, that's about as long as I expected it to last. As Thatcher starts slapping Dunne. Dunne kicks him in the ribs, and now Pete Dunne. Forearm strike. And now Thatcher with Dunne off the ropes. Pete Dunne caught with a knee strike. Timothy Thatcher's got him down. Thatcher kick to the back. Dunne up to his feet. Pete Dunne with a kick to the ribs. And now Pete Dunne grabs Timothy Thatcher. Pete Dunne taking him down. Pete Dunne into a Kimura lock. Kimura lock is in. And Damian Priest making the save. Managing to pry Dunne off of Thatcher. And now Priest firing away on Pete Dunne with a kick. And another. And an uppercut puts him in the ropes. There's a right hand. Down he goes. Damian Priest. Pete Dunne is down on one knee. Damian Priest grabs Dunne up on his shoulders. And Damian Priest. Stun gun. Timothy Thatcher grabs him. Takes out the arm. There's an enziguri from Thatcher. Timothy Thatcher taking down Damian Priest. Drags him to the center of the ring. Into the cover. Thatcher covers Priest. 1, 2, no. As Pete Dunne pulling himself up to his feet. Thatcher. There's Dunne with a forearm. Pete Dunne with a kick to the ribs. Thatcher kicks him now, and now Thatcher. There's the kick. Double underhook. Thatcher, the double underhook suplex. Cover. 1, 2. Pete Dunne kicks out. All three of these men have history with AJ Styles. Pete Dunne was Styles' first TakeOver opponent. Damian Priest was AJ Styles' first NXT opponent. Timothy Thatcher and AJ Styles had an incredible best of 5 last season. As Pete Dunne planting Damian Priest. 1, 2, no! Damian Priest gets the shoulders up. Pete Dunne now is going up to the top. But here's the big difference. Pete Dunne, out of all these guys, has a perfect 1-0 on takeovers against AJ Styles. His only loss to Styles being recently with the help of Timothy Thatcher. As now, Damian Priest with a clothesline. Timothy Thatcher now goes after Priest, kicks him in the ribs, and neckbreaker. And now Thatcher covering Dunne. No, Pete Dunne gets the shoulders up. Timothy Thatcher grabs Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne, elbow strike. And Dunne, forearm to Thatcher. Here we go. Dunne for the end. The bitter end. Cover. Rope break, though, for Thatcher. I will never understand rope breaks and triple threats. But anyways, kicks him in the ribs. Pulls him in. Pete Dunne. Powerbomb. 1. No. And now Damian Priest back in the ring. He grabs Pete Dunne up on his shoulders in a torture rack position. Plants him into the mat. Out of the ring he goes. And now, oh, Damian Priest trying to steal the win. 1, no. And now going after the arm. Going after the arm of Timothy Thatcher. Damian Priest calling Thatcher up to his feet. Damian Priest looking for... Here we go. Priest with the Reckoning. Pete Dunne, German suplex. 1, 2, no. Pete Dunne not letting Priest pin Thatcher. And Pete Dunne, he's too honorable of an opponent to try and just steal the win there. So he goes after Priest himself. Now he turns his attention back to Timothy Thatcher. Pete Dunne picks up Thatcher. Every man has hit their best shot. Dunne kicked out of Thatcher's. Thatcher had a rope break on Dunne's. And then Dunne saved Thatcher from Priest. And now Pete Dunne going up to the top rope. Pete Dunne to the top. Pete Dunne with a moonsault. Picture perfect moonsault. Pete Dunne now picks up Timothy Thatcher. And Dunne with Thatcher to his feet. Pete Dunne sends Thatcher over the top. Damian Priest back in the ring now. Dunne with a forearm. Clothesline from Priest. Wiping out Pete Dunne. And now Damian Priest throws him over the top. The Archer of Infamy. Going after Thatcher. Thatcher and Priest. Thatcher with an enziguri. Pete Dunne still on the apron. Pete Dunne having to watch on right now. He's still recovering. Pete Dunne is down. Thatcher picks up Priest. Timothy Thatcher throws him into Pete Dunne. And Pete Dunne wipes out Damian Priest. Oh, he kicks Thatcher in the ribs, and now Pete Dunne drops Timothy Thatcher as well. Pete Dunne was just lying in wait. He took out Thatcher. He grabs Priest. He throws Priest back in the ring. Pete Dunne with the Archer. Forearm into. Here we go. Bitter end. Bitter end. 1, 2, 3. Pete Dunne is going to take over the end. Pete Dunne gets one last chance to be the final NXT champion. Pete Dunne with the win tonight. Pete Dunne, AJ Styles, one more time. Oh, come on! Thatcher! Jumping Dunne. Thatcher's the reason we can't have nice things. Wait, what the hell? Sami Zayn! What's he doing here? Wait, Sami Zayn! Sami Zayn! Throws Thatcher in the corner! And now Sami Zayn making the save for NXT. Saving Pete Dunne from Timothy Thatcher. Sami Zayn. Helluva Kick. Sami Zayn returns to NXT. Thank you all for watching tonight. Sami Zayn has come home. I've been Xander, and that was Universe. Welcome home, Sami.